Every week on Inside the Clubhouse here under the big straw hat, we take a closer look at one individual baseball team today with Bernie Pleskoff of MLB.com, RotoWire.com. I'm Butch Stearns. We're going to take a look at them Colorado Rockies. 16 games under 500 last year under manager Jim Tracy. Fourth in the National League West, yet the weakest division in baseball, you could argue. So they don't have that far to go to compete. And they've made a lot of changes. General manager Dan O'Dowd has been busy. He's brought in a new outfielder, a couple of new infielders, a couple of new pitchers, and of course they made the big trade with Ubaldo Jimenez last year and got two guys that you're very familiar with, Bernie, as prospects. So let's start with Michael Kadire and the outfield move. Or let's start with the Rockies overall. Your thoughts, will they be better than last year?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a much improved ball club. And I think it starts with Kadire. This is an underrated guy, Butch. And picture his stroke in Coors.
Yeah, I like him. I've always liked him as a player.
Yes.
He's a contact hitter. He's got a good OBP. He can drive the ball. He may even hit more home runs out there.
He will. And I think he's going to play some second base.
Wow.
I'm going to find out, and we're going to find out pretty soon. But, the Rockies could slip him in at second base, and now you've got a power-hitting second baseman that you can pick up probably before your draft and then wait 10 games or 5 games in some league to see if he'll be eligible. He could be a stud this year hitting in Coors. I'm very high on Kadire. I've always liked him. It's a very, very good signing in the right park for a good ball player.
So how about Marco Scutaro and Casey Blake added to the infield? Two guys who've had good degrees of success in their major league careers. I don't think anybody would argue that they're superstars, but they're solid players, contact hitters, on-base guys. Casey Scudo more so than Blake. Good fits in Colorado, and if so, why?
Excellent. First of all, let's talk about Blake. Blake is there as a bridge to Arenado, who is going to be the third baseman forever. The guy can really play, but he's not ready yet. And Casey Blake in a clubhouse is a terrific addition. He is, he's a scrapper. He's a good ball player. He's not great, but Blake was a good addition to transition. Now, I've always liked Scutaro, and I cannot to this day understand why the Red Sox, other than money, would get rid of a guy like that. I think he's a good defender. I think he's a good hitter. He'll succeed there, and he is the starting second baseman. But, I think at some point, that's where I think Kadire gets a few games at second, possibly. But Scutaro is going to be their second baseman with Tulo at shortstop. Very good middle of the infield. Blake is solid at third. I like this club a lot. And those two guys, especially Scutaro, bring a whole bunch to that club.
So everybody's leagues will be different, but when you add in Scutaro going to another league, going to Colorado, and having multi-position eligibility, again, every league is different. We'll see how long that lasts in some leagues. That really adds up to Scutaro rising up the charts a little bit, doesn't it?
It does for me because he's got pop in his bat that nobody talks about. This guy's got some power. And again, the Coors factor is still there, whether they freeze the balls or melt the balls. I don't care what they do with them. It's still Coors Field.